One, and camera time. Well, hello, this is Joe.
This is Mel.
And we're here with Glen Belleville Collective. This was class 4 of session 1, the very classic class.
Or Sesame Street, as you'll find out later.
Yes. And our class was all about the transitions between elbow and swing, and we did some classic transitions. So we actually first started off with just the maxi door basic, do, 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 do. And as we're going backwards and forwards, creating that little pendulum thing, that was in the first class of this session. We actually did a little out and in, or what Maxie would call a transition to out and in. So this transition took 8 counts instead of actually just going straight from a basic 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, straight in. That's an option, but this one was a little bit more. It took its time, and you can actually become more musical with it. So this was 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
So it's softer.
Yeah, so the key here, leaders, is basically I'm going backwards, still continuing with my motion forwards, but I'm allowing my follower to feel that energy for her to go backwards. And then I would stop myself to start a little prep for an out and in, and then the next step would be the full out and in. So it's almost like half a basic with a little half an out and in. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, out and in, out and in, and out and in. So this little kick is also a real nice variation that you can use to then push yourself.
And it helps that leverage on the floor.
Yeah. And then we start continuing on with just out and in circular, making sure that when you're doing your steps, try not to think about
You're not squaring off
all the time. Wherever your shoulders are going, make sure your feet are pointing in that direction for both leaders and followers. We did a little bit of a lazy man, where we took away a step, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, lazy man, lazy man. So it's literally just, you're holding there for a quick, quick, slow. And so you can actually have...
And it's optional, so it's not a leg thing, it's just we introduce it.
Yeah. And the key here as well, so if you want more energy in your lazy man, is to use this connection, especially for followers. Good exercise to practice is for leaders and followers not to have any hand connection, and the lead follower will actually then
All down to me.
do the lazy man. And then I can do it.
We talked about the importance, particularly for the followers, is not going into a tilt, because
Yes.
that's quite heavy for a leader.
Yeah, just bring the center
In
back.
fact, just like you're sitting down on a chair almost.
And so we did that, and then we actually went back into pure Balboa by just doing a little small lazy man and came back into a closed position. So you had this boom, 2, 2, boom, 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 1, 2, close. And so now we're in a closed position. We can actually go back into a basic. To 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, basic. We'll go back to transition out, and then we do another one. But this time we do a slide to the side, back together, then slide to the side to a basic again. 5, 6, 7. Transition again. 5, 6, 7. Boom, boom, boom. Doom, doom, doom. Boom, 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 boom. Back to slide and slide to the side. We then actually did the lazy man or the sway. Boom, boom, doot, doot. Whereas this is A, B, C, B. This is A, B. Make sure when you're in B that the leader's still facing this way, followers facing this way, and the follower.
Same thing. So A, B, C.
A, B.
I'm pretty much staying on this side. That's
Yes.
how B we are.
And she's committed to that weight that her front foot. Third.
And we are definitely closing up like a closed hold position.
Yeah, and so then when I go to C, I pivot on the center weight, which is actually where my followers' axis is. So it's here, A, B, C. If I pivot it on my back leg here, it creates an imbalance. Whoa, sorry.
I'm pretty heavy when it does that.
And so you want to actually just make sure you have that, and then put the little sway in. A, B, ooh. And then you can actually, as you're doing this, you can actually just add a little spin here, and then that creates new options to do things and put it into these options to other
All the
classes.
things you learn on lesson 1, 2, and 3. You can introduce that point.
Yeah.
Cool, have fun.
Excellent.
That's it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.